Hey everybody, it's Noreen. Welcome back to the channel. Today I was going to show you my top 3 favorite Shakeology shakes that I make for work. If you haven't heard of Shakeology before, it is your daily dose of nutrition. It gives you vitamins, minerals, and many antioxidants that you need for your day, and it helps power me through the night. I have the vanilla flavor. That's the one that's been my go-to for a little while now, just because I can mix a lot of different things in with it and it's kind of a blank slate. But before I started doing that, I thought I'd show you real quick how to cut up a pineapple, because I know a lot of people are kind of intimidated when they see this and it's like, nah, I don't want to go through all of that. I'm just going to buy it already pre-cut. Well, guess what? A lot cheaper this way, real super easy to do, not a big deal, really. So get your pineapple, cut off the top, cut off the bottom. Takes a little bit of muscle power, but that's okay. It's still worth it in the end. So then your pineapple looks like this. Then just take and hold it, set it up on your cutting board like this, and you go around the edge to trim off the prickly little sides that are on there. And I try not to cut too deep on it so I don't lose too much of the pineapple, but you want to kind of cut deep enough so that you get the eyes off of it as well. Just keep trimming around the sides. Until you've got it cleaned off and it looks like this. And here comes Bob. Who just kicked the trash can. Oops. Okay, that stuff's all trash. You can't use that. But once you've gotten it to that part, next up, take your knife, cut it down the middle. And then I quarter it. This is the way that I found that it's easiest to do. So you've got chunks like that. It's got a core down the middle of it. Just take your knife, run it down along the core. Literally, I'm just taking and cutting it in half and then just cutting it into cubes. These are going to go in the freezer because, like I told you before, I tend to freeze a lot of fruit, and this way I have things ready to go when I want something, and it's right there. I do it with blueberries, strawberries, blackberries, pineapple. I've done it with cantaloupe before, but all I've done is I take and line a tray with a little bit of plastic wrap, stick it in the freezer. 12 hours later, ta-da, you got frozen fruit. Take and put it into a little Ziploc bag so that it doesn't get all dried out. But we're almost there. Literally, it takes less than 5 minutes. It saves you at least half compared to buying it pre-cut. So the 3 shakes that I'm going to be showing you today are like 3 of my top favorite ones. The first one's going to be pineapple, and this one I'll drink today just because. To make my shakes, blender cup, half of a purple container from the portion control program from 21 Day Fix or Fix It. That goes into the container, along with 1 cup of your choice. I mean, you can use milk, you can use soy. Like I said, I use the unsweetened vanilla coconut almond. 1 cup of that. And then you can either use water or ice, depending on how thick you want your shake to be. So I'm using water in mine today. Then 1 scoop of the vanilla Shakeology. And that's it. Put the blender cap on. I usually give it a little shake to get things started. And then onto my blender. Okay, so you blend it for 60 seconds. It comes out nice and thick. Pop my lid off here. Toss it in a glass. And that is the first variety of shake I'm going to show you today. Pop in the straw. That's really good. Sorry, probably gonna be sipping on that while I finish. The other two that I'm gonna make are really easy. They're just one ingredient and the Shakeology, along with the almond milk and water or ice. But my all-time favorite go-to, blueberries. Told you. I have probably 3 bags of frozen blueberries in there that I did the same thing with. Washed them off, set them on a pan, stuck them in the freezer. When they freeze hard, take them off the pan. Into a baggie they go. Into the container, along with 1 cup of almond milk and a cup of water. Like I said, you can also do this with ice. Okay, so I'm gonna add some chia seeds into this one. And again, out of the freezer, I buy them in bulk. A little bit cheaper that way. So the serving size for chia is 4 teaspoons. I generally just grab a tablespoon and toss it into my cup. Add 1 scoop of the Shakeology powder to it. Again, it's vanilla, because that's what I've got and that's what I like. Give it a bit of a shake. Set it back onto my blender. Okay, 60 seconds later, you have a thick, creamy, delicious shake. And this one I'm gonna pour into my Shakeology container because I'm gonna put them in the fridge so that I have it ready to go for work for the next couple of nights. And the nice thing about the Shakeology container, you don't have to have a blender to make them. It comes with a little shaker cap. You can just pour in your milk, your ice, your water, and your Shakeology powder and pour it in there and just give it a good shake. But with the blender, it's kind of nice because it pulverizes everything, including the chia seeds. So you don't have any lumps or bumps or anything like that. But there we go. This one is probably my go-to. And I drink this one a lot. I had to save myself just a little bit. Okay. Lid on, goes in the fridge. Okay, last up for this week's Shakeology Shakes for Work is cherry vanilla. This is half of a purple container of frozen cherries that have been pitted. I just buy them at the store. I know I cheat on that one. Actually, I have frozen cherries before too. I'll just cut them in half and pop the seed out of them when they're in season and they're really reasonably priced. And I'll freeze them and then I've got them in the freezer as well, but I didn't have any right now. So cherries go in. 1 cup of almond milk, a cup of water, and a scoop of our vanilla Shakeology. Lid goes on and onto the blender. Give it a quick shake first. Okay, 60 seconds later, we have a cherry vanilla Shakeology shake. Now I have to tell you, I've taken Shakeology with me when I travel as well. I put it in little baggies and then put it in my Shakeology cup. And TSA didn't bother me with it. I was kind of surprised. But that's okay, they're doing their job and I appreciate them. But what I do then, if I have fresh fruit, is I'll take something and kind of mash the fruit down. It's not going to be as pureed as it normally would if you're using a blender. But if I take and kind of smash down the fruit a bit, it still works just as well. This one's going into another cup. I have a little bit left over. I'm going to go take it over to Bob and see if he wants some. Because that one's really good. Hang on just a second. He said he wanted some of it, he just didn't want to be on camera with me.
Tastes like cherry vanilla shake.
See? I got the seal of approval from Bob, and that's kind of a big thing because he doesn't really enjoy these kind of shakes, but I know he likes the Shakeology shakes. So there you have it. Those are my top 3 favorite Shakeology shakes using the vanilla Shakeology powder. Stay tuned. I'll be coming back with more ideas and suggestions of other shake flavors that you can make. I'm also going to be making some recipes using the Shakeology powder because I've come across quite a few of them. And also I'll be doing some of the 21-day fix and fixate recipes for you as well. But thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch the video. And if you liked it, give me a thumbs up. I would appreciate it. And we would really appreciate it if you would consider subscribing to our YouTube channel. I'll put the link for it down below. But let me know, what are your favorite Shakeology flavors and how do you mix them up? I'm kind of curious because I'm always looking for new recipes because I kind of like to try out new stuff. But thanks again for watching, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.